Do you just have too many pieces of clothing and spend way too much time in the morning getting dressed? Hey guys, my name is Ivir and today is all about the capsule wardrobe. And as always, it would be much appreciated if you could hit that like button and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. So what actually is a capsule wardrobe? Well, the definition is a small collection of clothes that can be put together in different ways and includes everything you would normally need to wear. Meaning most of the pieces in the capsule wardrobe can be worn together and most of the thinkable combinations will work. But why is it amazing, you say? Well, here are 5 reasons that make it perfect for me and that probably will make it great for you as well. Number 1, you end up with a uniform, meaning you pretty much dress the same every day. And in my opinion, that is one of the coolest things in the world. Number 2, it's much easier to pick an outfit in the morning, which also make you spend less time. Number 3, you have less clutter in your house. I mean, all of us that are into fashion definitely know the struggle of having way too many clothes. This is definitely a solution to that. Number 4, everything is interchangeable, which in my opinion is one of the most important things. Let's say you grow tired of a piece, which is more likely, I guess, in a capsule wardrobe because you'll be wearing stuff more often. You swap one out. Let's say I haven't gone through all of the pieces yet, but let's say I'm growing tired of this jacket, right? Then I swap it for another jacket. And by swapping it, I mean I sell this one and I buy another one, and my wardrobe doesn't grow bigger. It doesn't grow smaller either. And number 5, and probably the most important one, is quality over quantity. All of the pieces that you see right here are super high quality and are definitely not fast fashion. Some designer, some vintage, but always quality over quantity. So now that you know what it is and why it's amazing, let's actually build one. So I've handpicked some of the garments for my own wardrobe, and these were the rules I followed. 2 pairs of pants, 1 pair of shorts, 2 jackets, 1 blazer, 1 sweater, 2 shirts, 2 t-shirts, 1 tank top or undergarment, 1 hat, 1 bag, 1 pair of sunglasses, and 2 pair of shoes. And when it comes to accessories like a keychain, a wallet chain, or let's say a belt, it doesn't count. So let's go through the pieces that I've picked. Starting with pants. First I went for the Acne Studios trousers. They are in a cotton twill. They are much more casual, but can actually be dressed quite far up, if you will. And for the other pair of pants, I went for the Mark Henley Domino Tan double pleated pants. These are much more dressy in contrast to the Acne Studios trousers, and that's why I picked them. I needed 1 casual and 1 more dressy pair. These are both quite wide, which is very much my type of shape, and they're long as well. These almost hit the ground with most of the shoes that I wear, and they definitely hit the ground with one of the shoes that you're about to see. For the pair of shorts, we have the Rick Owens Pentagram boxer shorts. These are in a poplin material, so they're perfect for the summertime. Quite long, but they have the slit on the side, so they don't appear as long as they actually are. The first jacket that I picked is the Ives jacket from Somar. This is Owen Heights brand. I have shown you this in a previous video, and I absolutely love it. So shout out to Owen Heights. And this can be worn quite dressed up, actually. It's very much like a classy leather jacket. And then for jacket number 2, I went for a varsity jacket to keep it a bit more casual and also to get a pop of color if I need that. This works wonders with black, and it definitely works well with cream white as well. It is corduroy, it does have a collar, so it's definitely much more dressed up than a normal varsity jacket, but I love this thing. It's from the 50s, I believe, so it's getting up there in age, but it's aged beautifully. Yeah, this is not good for my shoulder, I think. Who knew I'd get more shoulder pain from this than from Muay Thai? The blazer that I went for is a vintage one. It is double-breasted. It has a herringbone pattern, which works wonder with the Mark Henley Domino Tan pants. They also have a herringbone pattern, a little more subtle, but these definitely go great together. So if I need a full suit, I have it. For the 1 sweater, this definitely pained me to put on a hanger, but this is a knit sweater that has tons of distressing throughout, even has full-on just patchwork, if you will, on the elbow. Pretty shredded, destroyed. It's been cinched in the waist as well. V-neck, great piece of clothing. This for me is a must in the capsule. Then for the 2 shirts, we are starting with this one. This is actually my dad's old shirt. So it's technically vintage. I have an old father. This definitely is the main shirt in the capsule. This works tucked in. This works over both of the pants pretty much. This works in most occasions. I could wear this to a wedding if worn correctly. I know it has pockets, so it's probably not the best under a blazer, but it works. And then I wanted an overshirt and also a new pop of color. And this one is a bit of a thicker material. It's a vintage LL Bean shirt. It's actually not the made in America, it's a made in Malaysia, but the quality still feels great. It's a bit stiffer, it's a bit more rugged. I wore it only yesterday actually. I might get that picture up on screen here. But yeah, it's very casual. It's very much a perfect like throw on overshirt over, for example, the undergarments coming up later on. And yeah, and in general, the LL Bean shirts are super casual, super nice to throw on. Great piece. I do actually love some of these vintage pieces just as much as my Rick Owens stuff, for example, which kind of pains me to say because I spent so much less money on it. But yeah, it is what it is. For the t-shirts, I first went with the Rick Owens Tommy tee. This is from Fall Winter 23 and is just a perfect, like, if you have to wear a t-shirt on a bit of a colder day, perfection. The silhouette on this, incredible. It completely drowns me, so it's the exact opposite of the other t-shirt. And yeah, just a stunning piece. One of the more high quality, like simple garments that I own. I could not actually speak more positively on this one, I think. Get yourself one of these, damn. Again, my shoulder is not happy with me. And then for t-shirt number 2, we have a 50s, pretty shredded as well, vintage t-shirt. Paper thin, has some small holes throughout it, fits like a baby tee, so it's like short in the waist, short in the sleeves, quite slim in the body, but nothing like too crazy. It just fits like absolute perfection. I am noticing now that I probably should get it repaired soon to not make the holes too big. But yeah, I love this thing so much. This on a warm summer day over any of my pants, absolute perfection. It's so simple, so clean. It actually even shows off my tattoos through the fabric, which is quite insane. So it's paper thin, but really cool. And then for the undergarment, I went with the Rick Owens basic rib tank. This is probably one of my favorite purchases ever, I think. I actually paid retail for this, which is stupid, but I've worn it so much. I wear this like maybe 3 or 4 times a week and it is incredible. Flows perfectly over most of my pants. It goes perfectly under shirts. You can tuck it in, you can have it over. It should definitely be the basic layer of an outfit. It works alone as well. I don't wear it that much alone. I usually have something over it. And yeah, it just creates such a beautiful layer to an outfit. And then for the one hat that I could pick, I went for the Acne Studios baseball hat. This is a newer acquirement. It looks like it's sun faded, almost like in chlorine, if you will. Pretty cool fade to it. It's absolutely gorgeous in real life. Much better than in pictures. It's cool in pictures as well, but in real life it looks absolutely perfect. There is quite a lot of graphics going on this thing, and I don't wear that many graphics like you may have noticed, but this one stood out to me as much less annoying than most graphics. I am actually a graphic designer, like, by trait, so I should love graphics, but I'm so picky on them that most graphics I hate. But yeah, this one I like. And for the bag, I went with the Atelier skin bag. This was custom made for me. I am extremely happy with this. So yeah, shout out Atelier Skin. Check out their Instagram, buy some stuff. It is so fairly priced. It's almost like unfairly priced because it's way cheaper than it could be and probably will be in the future. But yeah, the quality on this is absolutely insane. For the sunglasses, I went with the Gucci Aviators. They are definitely my most worn pair and for sure my most versatile as well. And they look like this on. I love the way they fit. They're comfortable on my face, not too heavy, huge frames. And then for the 2 pairs of shoes, to end it off, first we have the Rick Owens Cyclops boots. The Cyclops boots are absolutely incredible. I went with these because they are super chunky and the other pair of shoes are very slim, so I have some contrast there. They work with both of the pants. They are black, which definitely fits into the wardrobe. Comfortable to wear. They were not in the beginning, but now they are. And yeah, needed a chunky boots for sure. The other pair of shoes are my newest acquirement. These are the Margiela Tabbies. They are the babouche kind. And yeah, low top. I put a rubber sole on these, of course, because I do not want them to get destroyed. These have pretty much been my everyday shoe for the last 2 or 3 weeks now. I've worn nothing but these. When I bought them, I thought to myself that I would wear them on special occasions, but I cannot seem to wear any other shoe. In other words, if you've been considering a pair of tabbies, get yourself a pair. These are absolute perfection if you want that slimmer shoe that just does something, you know. And these with the wider pair of pants that I have, well, both of them, incredible. They work so well with this capsule. Those were all of the pieces, and this is definitely more of a spring capsule, but I definitely feel like I proved that you can build a capsule wardrobe using not that many pieces. And yeah, it's not just a springtime thing. This works all year round. And then of course I have built some outfits with this capsule wardrobe to prove my point. And yeah, here are those. So that was it for today, guys. I hope you learned something and hopefully you got inspired to try this for yourself, at least as an exercise to just really find out what pieces are your core pieces. But anyways, have a great rest of the day and thank you so much for watching.